In this example, we are required to factorize a simple expression. And factorizing is really the opposite of expanding an expression. So what we want to achieve really is that we end up with something like a times bx plus c. So how can we do that? How can we factorize an expression like that? In order to factorize, the easiest way of doing so is just simply break down the different factors into its prime numbers. So we can write negative 28 as minus 1 times, so 28 can be divided by 2, which leaves us with 14. 14 can also be divided by 2, which gives us 7. So we can write 28 as negative 1 times 2 times 2 times 7 times x. So that is this first term. And 35, negative 35, we can write as negative 1 times 3 times 5 times 7. So we have broken that down, and what we can do now is we can find the greatest common factor. And that is quite easy to find. So we just take what is common in both of these expressions. So we see that negative 1 is in common and 7 is in common. We can take that out of the equation. So we've got negative 1 times 7, and what have we got left here? In the first part, we've got 4x. And in the second part, we have plus 5 left. So we would write this as negative 7 times 4x plus 5. Sometimes people don't take the negative 1 out, and we can just simply write it like that. 7 times minus 4x minus 5 in this case. So we would leave this here and we would leave this here, and it is just a matter of preference. I personally like this version better because it really leaves more or less intact the sign that we have in this bracket here, and it's not so confusing compared to this one. And also this negative sign sometimes easily gets lost. So I prefer this version here, this second version. But you can write it whatever way you really actually prefer to do so. So I hope this makes sense, and thank you very much for watching.